What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today as you can see we are back on NBA 2K21 for another build guide video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing y'all how to build the Kobe Bryant build in NBA 2K21. This is an amazing build. It can shoot really good, finish at the rim, it gets pro dribble moves, and it's also a pretty good defending build, so it's a really good all around shooting guard build. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video here. Alright, so on this first screen, nothing really matters too much except the position. You want to be a shooting guard, hand, name, jersey number, none of that matters. You can set that up however you want, then go ahead and click continue. Now for the skill breakdown right here, you want to just go down one to the blue and green one, the perfectly balanced between blue and green one. You want to make sure you don't take this one, which is more leaning towards the blue side, or you don't want to take this one that's leaning more towards the green side. You want to take the one that's perfectly balanced between the two, this one right here. Go ahead and confirm that. Now for the physicals profile, you want to take the top one right here, pure speed, majority purple. That's the best one for this build. That's the best one for most guard builds, and this one's no different, so go ahead and take that one. Now for the attribute and badge distribution right here for this build, first things first, for finishing you just want to max out your close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk just like that, and then you can go back up to your close shot and move this down 2 without losing any finishing badges. If you move it down any further, you'll lose a finishing badge, and you don't want that. You want to make sure you have these 12 finishing badges. So have your close shot at 87 right there with your driving layup and driving dunk both maxed out. Then go down to shooting right here. For shooting you want to max out mid-range, 3-pointer, free throw, and get your post fade up, because you know Kobe can shoot those post fades as well. And then you can actually move your free throw down 1 without losing any shooting badges, so go ahead and do that. Then you can go down to playmaking right here. For playmaking you want to max out pass accuracy and ball handle, and then you can move your pass accuracy down 1 without losing any playmaking badges. So you'll have those 12 playmaking badges, which is really good for this build. I'll show you guys how to put on the badges at the end of the video, but once you have your playmaking looking like that, you can go down to defense, max out perimeter, lateral, steal, defensive rebound, and then put these last few right here into blocks, so you get 6 defense badges to go along with your 12 playmaking, 22 shooting, and 12 finishing. And yeah, once you have your attributes looking just like this, you can go ahead and click continue on to the next screen. For the body shape, doesn't matter, you can take whatever you want. This won't affect how the build plays at all, it just affects how it looks. I would say closest to Kobe would probably be compact right here, so this is the one I'm going to take, but you could choose whichever one you want. Won't affect the build, just affects how it looks, so I'm going to take that right there. For the height, you want to stay at 6'5" right here. I know Kobe was really somewhere between 6'5" and 6'6", but for this specific build, it's a lot better just to stay at 6'5", so that's definitely what I recommend right here. But if you want to go to 6'6", I mean, you could do you. I just definitely recommend being 6'5". It makes the build way better than it is at 6'6". So I'm going to go ahead and confirm it like that. Now for the weight, you want to go all the way down to minimum, but you're not going to keep it at minimum. You can actually go up a few pounds right here, and the only thing that will change is your strength, and your interior defense will go up 1. So 179 pounds, 4 pounds above minimum is where you want to be right here. If you move it up any further, your strength or your acceleration goes down, and you don't want that. You just want to be at 179 pounds right here. That's the perfect sweet spot for this build. Go ahead and confirm that. Now for the wingspan for this build, I think it definitely makes sense to put it down a few inches to 78.8 right here. You could see a couple of your finishing go down 1 or 2. Don't worry about that, it's not a big deal. The shooting going up 2 is more important. Plus your ball handle goes up 1, so you'll be able to get pro dribble moves at 96 overall rather than 97 that you would be if you put it right here, or if you brought it up in wingspan you'd have to be 98 overall. You don't want that. You want to be 96 overall for pro dribble moves, because that's super easy to maintain. Even if you're not a super skilled player, you should have no problem maintaining 96 overall once you get there. So I feel like it's definitely best to be right here at 78.8 inches. If you want to change it a little bit, you know, there is a little bit of personal preference when it comes to the wingspan, but I think this is definitely the best spot, and this is where I recommend for all you guys to go. And if you're worried about your driving dunk getting too low, don't worry about it. You'll still be able to dunk the ball with the 76. That's definitely still high enough to do a lot of nice dunks, so just go ahead and confirm it like that. Now for the takeover right here, obviously personal preference depending on your play style, what you're going to be doing. If you think you want to be taking ankles and dotting up your teammates, then the playmaker takeover is the way for you. If you think you want to be like a Ticino type play style where you like shoot fadeaways, spin jumpers, hop jumpers, all that type of stuff, then the shot creator takeover is probably the way to go for you. If you want to be dunking on people, then the slasher obviously is the way for you. And if you just want to be shooting a lot of threes, shooting some deep threes, super contested threes, all that good stuff, then the spot up shooter is probably the way to go for you. This is what I'm going to take right here, but again, personal preference depending on your playstyle. And as you can see, boom, 3-level scorer, shades of Pete Maravich, Bradley Beal, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But this build really does play like Kobe, so it's really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a quick second to show you guys the final attributes as well as the final badges and how I would set up the badges for this build. But right here's the final attributes. You can pause the video right here and screenshot this if you want to see it. But now we're going on to the badges right here. First off, for finishing badges, I recommend getting Relentless, and slithery, both on Hall of Fame. And then with these last 4 right here, you could just get fancy footwork on silver and consistent on silver, just like that. That's really all you should need for finishing badges on this build. You really don't need to get contact finisher since you don't have contact dunks. You should be good with how it is right here. Go ahead and click confirm. Now for the shooting badges right here, I recommend getting catch and shoot on gold, corner specialist on gold, deadeye on gold, hot zone hunter on Hall of Fame, range extender on Hall of Fame, flexible release onto gold, and then volume shooter onto silver, just like this. This is how I recommend setting up the shooting badges for this build. Obviously a little bit of personal preference if you don't think that these badges will fit your playstyle. Like for example, if you don't think you're ever going to be shooting off the catch and shoot, you could take that off and maybe put volume shooter and flexible release up or something like that. But I think this is a really good all-around shooting badge setup to have for this build. So this is how I'm going to confirm it right here. Now for the playmaking badges, I recommend getting first of all handles for days and quick first step both onto gold right away. Then I'll definitely put unpluckable on bronze. That's really all you should need it on. Then go ahead and put needle threader onto silver, just like that, so that you don't get the ball stolen from you when you're trying to pass to your teammates. And then with these last 3 badges here, you have a little bit of personal preference, but if you want to be dribbling really good, I recommend getting tight handles, space creator, and ankle breaker all on bronze, just like that, so you unlock all of the dribbling animations. And really all you need these badges on is bronze in the first place, and you'll be going crazy with your dribble moves, going crazy with your combos. So this is how I'm going to confirm the playmaking badges right here. Go ahead and say yes. Now for the defense badges right here, pretty simple. I recommend just getting clamps and intimidator on gold. These are really good all around safe badges for defense. Now if you think you're going to be playing against screen hiders all game, maybe if you're playing on the 2s court or something, you might want to invest in pick dodger or something like that. And if you think you're going to be playing more off ball defense where you're not going to be guarding the primary ball handler, maybe interceptor would be a good badge for you. But these 2 badges on gold is a really good safe bet for defense badges. So that's how I recommend setting them up for you guys. Go ahead and click confirm. And there we go. That's how you build the best Kobe Bryant build in NBA 2K21. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe to my channel if you're new. I upload daily NBA 2K21 content, build guides, jump shots, tips and tricks videos. And once next gen comes out, I'm going to be going even harder with the videos, as well as the streams on Twitch. My Twitch link will be in the description. Make sure you go follow me over there. But anyways, that's it. Peace.